it's about your brain, you know what I'm saying? It's about what your mind can do with it. So if you can do something totally amazing with what you have, that's all you need. All you need is your brain. You need your brain and whatever imagination that you have, you can create anything.
Shawn Hosea.
Definitely when I first started making beats, I took a lot of cues from Kanye, and over time when I found out, I found who I identify with a lot as far as making music, because I was trying to emulate different beats over here, like learn how to make beats. That's how I learned how to make beats, from trying to make different sounds or different songs. Like I would take a Nas song and try to make that same exact song. And Salam Remy did most of his beats. He's definitely a favorite of mine. Bangladesh, Timberland, Pharrell. Just that whole style, because none of this stuff sounds like anybody else. There's nobody that makes beats that sounds just like that. And no one ever has came after me made anything that sounded like remotely close to it. So definitely those guys, man. They really influenced my style a lot over the years. As far as making like beats, I like my beats to like gradually like progress and grow up. So it's gonna start off sounding like real simple, then it's gonna get more and more complex after a whole 4 minutes of the beat playing. Sample Bobby Boy Carter, and this is the actual album cover. When I saw that cover, I knew I had to download it so I could sample it. I didn't know what the music sounded like. I had never heard the artist, but I usually go by covers when I'm finding records. So I saw that and played the music. This is the actual song right here.
Long, funny-looking train. Train's coming. Y'all better get on my train.
First pattern, I just have to sample it out. Starts off like different parts, just chopped it up the way I liked it, the way where I thought it sounded good, and that's how it came off. The dubstep part, you'd have to talk to actually Trinidad James, because when they were in the studio, they put that together.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they decided to take that, because that's a song called Sweet Talk by Kaido and Roger Lee, and they took that and put it onto the end of my beat, and just made it one song, which Females Welcome Now. When I first met him, I had walked in with Genji, and he was talking about, he was managed cousin and all that, so we needed beats. So I was like, cool, I'll send y'all some beats. So we exchanged contact and all that. Because I was managing an artist named Fantastic DJ. And so he had his own little setup over there in Lennox area. So we went over there and started recording. It was me, DJ, Nick, and all his cousins. And they started making music. And then Nick came to me a while ago, I would say like a month later, said that he wanted to start rapping. He needed beats. And so I was hitting beats like every once in a while. And then I was working on my own little project, like a mixtape I wanted to put out with just different local acts around the city. And so the beats I was working on at that time had a particular sound to them. They were real like sample heavy, but at the same time they were bass heavy. And so I go out to Genza one day, I'm showing Nick and Maya these beats, and Nick was like, yo, I want to use that beat right there. Even Maya was like, she was like, yo, Nick would sound good on that beat right there. I was like, I think he would too. So I was going to have him featured on there with a different artist. He came to me later and said he wanted that beat for his actual project. And I was like, okay, I don't really want to give these beats out just yet. You know what I'm saying? I want these beats for my project. long story short, you know what I'm saying, my project never really materialized over time. You know, trying to get with different people, so studio and all that. So he asked me for the beat again, and I thought about it, and I was like, all right, I gave it to him. I can make 10 more of these. So I was like, cool, man, you can use it for your project. And that's how Females Welcome came about. Like I probably came down like a few months later, and he showed me my song, and I was like, wow, like this really came out. This came out great, right? He would like spit the verses to me and everything like that, and I really couldn't hear like what he was like trying to put together until I heard the actual song finished. So it came out good though.
Yeah, that is like that's like a lot of men's anthems right now. Like,
my side bitch on baby.
My main hoe ain't feeling me no more.
A lot of people telling me that. I'm like, yeah, that's tight.